So, if the voice in your head were you, would you be able to observe it as you're doing now? And the thought of I, the identity that you are, the identity of I, is a lot like these lines on the chart. One day, the identity of I is feeling threatened, fearful, concerned, unsure, and another day, the identity, the thought of I is feeling assured, good, supported, loved, and then some external thing happens, and once again you're concerned, fearful, etc. And so each one of these lines really represents a thought pattern. It represents what's going on in the collective of people as they think about what's going on in their external world. And so if you were the voice in your head, if you were actually this line, would you be able to observe it? Would you be able to observe it change? That's something to intuit and feel. So you can ask that question and just feel what's behind that question. What's behind that question is what they call the void, the emptiness of space, the shining black void. And what's behind the shining black void is the light that is beyond the beyond, that which animates everything, the mystery. And so bearing witness to each one of these lines, you can be in the position of the observer, like the black screen. And this is what meditation is. Meditation is becoming more familiar with the position of the observer, more familiar with identifying. The I starts to identify as the blackness, as the void of space, and stops identifying as what the I thought is thinking. I'm up, I'm down, I'm up, I'm down. And once that self-realization takes place and you start to see, I am not the line, but I am the screen, and I identify as that screen. That's called a little samadhi. That's a little freedom, right? And so what we're trying to do as meditators, as people who want freedom, people who pray, people who want to know the truth, is you're wanting to get to the position where you can intuit and feel yourself as that vastness of space. So you can feel yourself as that which illuminates the screen, not the candles, not the thing on the screen, not the reaction. You can have the reaction will always be there, but you're not moved, you're not shook by it, right? And so you learn how to move within the reactions and how to use them to your advantage. And so what we're looking at with the collective consciousness and what's going on with these markets, these lines all represent these fears and the doubts of all these people. And so once you can, as a trader, get outside of that yourself and become the witness and dispassionate as to what happens, all these lines become extremely clear. So that's something to think about, or something to feel into more so than think about. Because if you just ask the question, who is the voice inside my head? If you just ask that question, and you don't feel anything behind it, it's really not going to take you anywhere. But you have to sit in some kind of stillness, some kind of awareness, and some kind of light effort in order to have that play out for yourself. So you can begin to intuit and feel what's behind that identity. What's this void? What's this shining black void? Anyway, guys, looks like Phantom Short is going to be setting up something here. I like this play. I like this play. This is going to be a good one. I like that Phantom Short.